So Love Island has been cancelled for the second night in a row in respect for Caroline Flack. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hope you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, Murad_Murali. Subscribe to my podcast too. I'd really appreciate it. A special kind of episode will be coming out either tonight or early in the morning. Hopefully you guys will, enjoy it. I'm a bit nervous to put this episode out, but hopefully you guys will. But yeah, let's get into this particular new discussion that is happening where, ITV have confirmed evidently, because, Love Island isn't on right now. You're watching this video. As you guys have gathered, Love Island has officially been cancelled for this weekend. They've decided not to air it on Saturday, which I would have expected them to do because that was when the news erupted. But I'm very glad that they obviously decided to cancel it tonight as well, because I just feel like it's just in respect. It would be too weird just to sit and watch and enjoy an episode as if this did not take place less than 24 hours ago. So I feel this was a very good move on ITV's, part in reference to just cancelling this particular weekend and putting it off Love Island for now. And the next episode they plan to put out, I think the first half or the entire episode is going to be a tribute related episode to Caroline Flack, which I feel like is something that, she would have wanted. And I feel like she would have wanted the show to continue. She would not have wanted the show to be cancelled. I genuinely think she would have wanted the show to continue. And even Laura Whitmore is liking several tweets and professing that, the show should carry on, it should go on. I do obviously feel that Caroline Flack was a far better presenter than Laura Whitmore, but I do feel like she would also be somebody who would not want the show to be cancelled. She definitely will not want the show to be cancelled. So I feel like ITV will not cancel Love Island. I feel like there's too much money to lose in that respect, is what it is. It's biggest money-making machine. So I feel like they probably will, carry on for the summer version, especially only 1 week left, so the show will continue, and then by the time the summer version is on, we'll have processed this particular information anyways. So I feel like they won't cancel it because it does make a lot of money for them. Them cancelling the Jeremy Kyle show, I feel like could have just been like a moral kind of victory for them, doing the right thing, but they haven't done it for Love Island, evidently. A statement released from ITV has now said that many people at ITV knew Caroline well and held her in great affection. All of us are absolutely devastated at this tragic news. After careful consultation between Caroline's reps and the Love Island's production team, and given how close we still are to the news of Caroline's tragic death, we have decided not to broadcast tonight's Love Island out of respect for Caroline's family. Love Island will return tomorrow night, which will include a tribute to Caroline, who will forever be in our hearts. The latest series has been hosted by Laura Whitmore after Caroline stepped back from the role at the end of the year in the wake of an assault charge made against her. So this is going to be interesting. I'm glad that they've cancelled the show. I'm really glad that they've done that. I feel like it's just a very good move on their behalf. I wouldn't even be mad if the show actually was cancelled, because obviously this is the third death associated with the show. But at the same time, the Love Island isn't really a causal unit for why somebody has passed away. There were several other issues evidently going on, with this whole assault particular charge in this case that Caroline Flack was going through in the CPS, the fact that they were pushing it, and evidently everything went downhill from those assault charges where, her current person, called the police because there was a bloodbath and he was scared and everything. He may have not wanted the allegations to go forward, but he made that police phone call because he was scared, because he was hit. It was too much stress for Caroline Flack, too much was going on, losing brand deals, losing the job, trolls and media. You have the assault charge and stuff, which, if things need to go for court for trial for your inaction, then rightly they do. So these things can be very bittersweet, and I really am just going to have only send my condolences, not only to Caroline Flack's family, but also the people, her exes. The first ex that came out and said that, he was abused by her, he had to run from her and everything. How do you feel as an individual when you have been abused by somebody that has died, and you're seeing everybody supporting them and loving them online, loving them for how, the good memories they have, and you're sitting at home watching all of this, and all you know is how much that person has abused you? It is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I'm not trying to slam Caroline or whatever, but at the same time, it's like a confliction here. Like, it's okay to be very upset that she has passed away, but at the same time, we should not just smear and push away the abused kind of victims and what they have gone through because of this person, because they are going through a hell of a lot as well. The conflictions and emotions, let alone Caroline's family, they're going through so much. Like, it's just crazy. And I feel like it's such a conversation to have, because, if you haven't been domestically abused, and perhaps it will be very hard for you guys to understand if you haven't been, domestically abused as well, but it's just something that sits with you, and it's very, very difficult. Let me know what your thoughts are when it comes to this video. Do you guys agree with ITV kind of cancelling the situation, cancelling for this weekend? Do you think it was a good move on their behalf? Do you think it should be cancelled permanently? I feel like we're going to have a whole conversation about this in a separate episode for my podcast, because there's so much to unravel and talk about, but I feel like now is just too soon to get into that, and perhaps, midweek I will start this conversation of whether we think the show should be cancelled or not. Let me know what your thoughts are. Please subscribe to my podcast. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.